Forgive me, Father, for I've sinned.
Did you know the Liberty City Stories game manual is actually a Liberty City newspaper ad, and it even calls for a motorcycle ban in 2001, explaining why there are no bikes in GTA 3. I've been playing GTA for over 20 years now, but I kinda skipped over Liberty City Stories. I was way too immersed in Vice City. So join me as I learn about this underrated GTA game by taking a look at over 30 Easter eggs in GTA Liberty City Stories. And trust me, you'll want to stay until the end because I had no idea CJ from San Andreas makes an appearance. The Liberty City Graveyard is a very unique location in this game because as you progress through the storyline, this area updates with the tombstones of various enemies that you take out during the story. And there's a total of 7 of them with unique catchphrases on each tombstone. The first belonging to Dan Succo. His reads, "Dead and whatnot." Giovanni Casas says, "Gone." Cedric Wayne Fotheringay, his says nothing at all. Joseph Daniel O'Toole says sleeping with angels, and it also has a spot to put flowers. Vincenzo Chili says not so lucky after all. R.C. Hole, the mayor of Liberty City, says running for office in heaven. And Polly Sindacos is the neatest of them all and reads, "Viva Las Venturas, baby." I did some digging in the game files, and it's actually home to a few secret characters, or I should just say a variation of characters that we see in the game already. The first is R.C. Hole, the mayor of Liberty City. We just took a look at his grave, but his default outfit is a tracksuit, and in the game files, a different model with a more spiffy suit exists, but it's never seen in the game. It's a shame though, because this one is actually really nice. We can also find in the game files the beta version of a special unlockable outfit known as Hero Garb. This one is blue, and it's more or less like a Lucha Libre outfit versus the red, which is a superhero. The textures and model remain in the game files, but they can't be accessed in-game, so we have to use an external program. The game files are also host to a few secret vehicles that didn't quite make it into the game, the first being the school bus. For obvious reasons, you can guess why, but this one was also deleted from GTA 3. A flyable version of the Dodo also exists, but the most likely reason that this was cut is because the rooftops on all the buildings in the game are not finished. A Vice City News helicopter can also be found, and the reason that this is in the game is because Liberty City Stories is built off the foundation of GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas. This boat, known as the Ghost, exists in the files, but it cannot be seen in normal gameplay. It's also quite buggy and features a bright blue police paint job. And the last of the beta and cut vehicles is the Tommy. No, not Tommy Vercetti, but a vehicle known as the Tommy that is never seen in GTA. Through mods, we can actually load this into GTA 3 because the data handles, the models, and the textures still exist within the game's files, but not the vehicle itself. So consider yourself lucky because you're one of the only people in the world who's ever seen this vehicle in GTA. And the last of all the secret vehicles that we have is the only one that can actually be unlocked in a legit manner in-game. After you complete the taxi driver missions, you can unlock the Bickle 76 taxi, a bright red taxi that's also the most detailed vehicle in the game. It has fuzzy dice and zebra-striped interior. Now, the name Bickle 76 is a reference to the 1976 film Taxi Driver, whose protagonist is named Travis Bickle, hence Bickle 76. Thanks to the amazing modding community, my game is heavily modded, and because of this, I have access to cutscene interiors. And inside the apartment of Maria Latour, we can see a picture. And this picture is special because this is one of CJ's girlfriends in GTA San Andreas. Her name is Katie. This same image can also be found in many of CJ's safe houses. And in-game, it makes me wonder, how did she get this picture? But realistically, I know it's because Rockstar likes to reuse textures, and GTA San Andreas was the game released 1 year prior to Liberty City Stories. Most GTA fans never knew this, but it actually snows in Liberty City. However, it is very rare. That's why I consider this a secret. So in the car salesman side mission, you only have one chance to get this because it's non-replayable. It also only exists on the PSP version of the game, but during levels 6 through 9, it might start snowing on you. And what's also interesting is that this isn't the first time it snowed in Liberty City. In the St. Mark's Bistro cameo mission in GTA San Andreas, Liberty City has also experienced a heavy snowfall. Scattered around Liberty City are 3 costume shops by the name of Mr. Ben's. Now this is 2 Easter eggs in one. A classic TV show in the UK is called Mr. Ben, and Mr. Ben uses a magic costume shop to travel to different places. And in the game story mode, these costume shops are actually used to acquire outfits and costumes for various missions. And Mr. Ben's also happens to be the nickname of the former president of Rockstar North, Leslie Benzies. Now, 2 of these costume shops share the same storefront, but the third one is different. And if you're like me, I've always wanted to go inside of it. The glass is clear, the interior is small, but if you've ever wondered what it's like to be inside, here it is. As we take a look around, there's nothing in here that you normally can't see, and the computer isn't all the way loaded. I love little secrets like this. It's fun to break the rules in GTA. One of my favorite elements of Liberty City Stories that makes it so special are the unique outfits. Now, you might consider these a secret and you might not, because some are acquired through the storyline, some are acquired through side missions, but there are so many of them. The first is the tuxedo, very reminiscent of 007. There's the King, which is reminiscent of Elvis Presley. The third is the Cox, my all-time favorite. It's literally spelled C-O-X like my last name. It's the closest I'll ever get to being in GTA. The underwear is a very unique one as well. Boxers with hearts. Hero garb. We discussed this earlier on in the video, but this is the first time and maybe the only time that we've had a superhero outfit for a protagonist. The dragon is inspired by Bruce Lee's outfit in the Game of Death, as well as Uma Thurman's in Kill Bill. Did you know the rapper Eminem is in GTA? This outfit with the Jason mask and overalls is inspired by the outfit that he wore in his 2000 Anger Management tour. The chauffeur is a very unique outfit, and the last one is the Avenging Angels, based on the real-life group in New York City, Guardian Angels. Do you remember this secret area from GTA 3? If you park your car at the top of these steps, jump on top of it, and follow this trail, you'll find a secret message from Rockstar Games that reads, "You weren't supposed to be able to get here, you know." But in Liberty City Stories, Rockstar expanded on this. In the same location, on the PSP, it says "Hello again." And on the PS2, if you go to this same spot, it reads, "You just can't get enough of this alley, can you?" This is one of my favorite dynamic Easter eggs in the Liberty City Stories and Liberty City trilogy, just because it updates and changes over time. But it's also such a unique spot, being that it's a secret area in the middle of Liberty City that you can't normally access. Now, if you somehow manage to get under the map like I did, there are a few leftover assets that are pretty cool to check out. The first is this building. There's 2 textures and actually solid models of buildings. Right next to it, a dumpster can also be found floating in this endless abyss. And if you go forward just a little bit, under Chinatown, you'll find some Chinese flags and banners just floating there. It's always terrifying when you think about the endless abyss that's underneath video game maps, but this is something that we see across many GTAs. In Vice City, there's this building that goes underneath the ground like 500 floors. And I bet you didn't know that CJ from GTA San Andreas is in Liberty City Stories. I didn't. Now, he doesn't make a physical cameo, but if you go to Star Junction and look up at this ad, do you notice anything? This is actually CJ from a very early press release screenshot of GTA San Andreas, slam dunking a basketball. I've been playing GTA for over 20 years and I just learned about this one. That's amazing. I hope you guys learned something new every video that I post, and if not, I just hope you find them enjoyable enough to click like and subscribe. That wraps it up for today. If you'd like to see more Vice City Stories and Liberty City Stories content, let me know down below in the comments. And as always, I'm Zach Cox. Thank y'all for tuning in, and I hope to catch you next time.